Hi guys, so today I have these refills for the Memory Keepers button press, the heart shape. Now I say for it, it's not really for it. These are just some inexpensive ones there that are on Amazon. I believe they're like, when I bought them, they're like around $35. So it's worth a try. We will see. I want to, yeah, just measure them a little bit because I do have obviously the ones that came with the button press heart insert when I picked that up, and I'll link those things in the description box. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. Of course, if this doesn't work, I probably won't show this video, but I know people were asking, they're like, oh, can you link what you had mentioned that you had gotten some refills? I didn't link them then because if they didn't work, I didn't want a ton of you guys buying them, or, you know, yeah, because then it would just be a waste, right? So we do need that. We need a blank. And I was wondering, I'm like, if it doesn't work, like, you know, with the We Are Memory Keepers, you have the die that cuts the heart for you. I guess it comes with templates. I would say these are templates. There's every once in a while there's one of these guys, and it might not be a template, but at least you can work it as that. But because there's no die cutter in here. Now, maybe if you buy the machine from these people, I don't know who these people are, they might have it. It does say it's a 52 by 57 millimeter button, and the We Are Memory Keepers ones I'll show you in just a minute. I'm just getting a top, a Mylar piece. If you want to use it, you don't have to use the Mylar piece, but we generally use it. And then the base. Now this base is more concave and kind of funkier looking than what's in there. It looks very flat, but we'll see if it works, guys. That's the whole point. I want to show you the packaging, because this one came in the other thing, so it doesn't really say much, but it does say it's a 58 millimeter, right? 2 1/4 inch. The other one, like I said, it has different numbers, I guess, because of the height and then the width of it. This is the one from We Are Memory Keepers, so let's keep this over here. We'll do a quick comparison before I bring out the button press. Okay, in this hand. They look very much the same size, right? I mean, check that out. Pretty much the same depth and everything. This is the one from We Are Memory. But the backs of them, let's check that out. And then let's check out the little Mylar acetate piece. I guess Mylar is what they're calling it. This is the one from We Are. And this one goes on top. Now, it's definitely a different shape. I don't know if you see this one more rounded, or this one kind of comes out a little further. Maybe you can see it here. But actually, what's funny is that shape matches up real well. It's because this notches in. The one from this other company, I don't know if you can see it, it notches in right here, where the We Are Memory Keepers one goes straight across. That's but it's still about the same. So that's good. Again, the back is totally different. Let me grab it back from here. This one is flat, so they kind of clamshell into each other, I guess, like this, you know, by the time you push this inside. A little different. But again, let's take a look. The depth, though, is about the same, but again, it's just a different style, you know, I don't know. Ooh, we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one and this guy, they kind of sit in with each other. I mean, there's still about the same amount of space in there. Again, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, let's put these guys away because I don't want to get them mixed up at all. I'm going to bring over my button press with the little cutter that makes the heart for us. So we'll have that ready to go. And then try it out. I'll use the same paper I did last time just to keep it all the same. So same variables, pretty much. I'm going to... Sorry, just trying to put this little bag of stuff somewhere. Let's use that guy. I've completely destroyed this poor paper. Like, I guess I could have been more... Oh, I should use this one, huh? Because he's right there, easy to get. That's okay. You know, that little guy that I couldn't get before. He was on the paper right here. But we're gonna get this guy, and there's a bicycle tire behind him for whatever reason. That's okay. All right. Let's put him in here. That looks pretty good. Where's that? Okay. I'm just gonna trim it down a little bit. Maybe I could use this little guy for something else, so I'll keep him over there. And just trim that off. And I already forget how to do this. Let's swing this out. Take these guys off. We're just not gonna use it quite yet. Oh, you know, I need more than that, don't I? I need actual cutting plates. So you just pop this guy in. There's these two, one's smaller, one's larger. Larger one down here, smaller one up at the top. And click it in so that these little areas that are like divoted out will fall into place. And all we're doing this is just using the pressure created to like get that little guy on there. So we're gonna pop it here and then swing it back around. Sorry guys. Hopefully it didn't move on me too much. Making sure that's right on there, and you're just gonna push, push, push. I push it a few times just to make sure it's really cutting. And I missed the very top part, but you know, I'm not gonna take the time to try to realign that, so I'm just gonna cut on the lines that were left. Sorry guys. Again, you really want to push, push, push like I did last time. I'm sorry, I'm talking down. You probably can't hear me very well. Let's just divot that out. And I'm just following along the little lines that stayed there. Not great, but that's okay. Again, most of it wanted to cut. I just kind of missed that. Okay, so we don't need these things anymore. Again, those things, okay, those white cutting plates came with the machine. The heart die came with this guy. So again, these only go a certain way. Obviously, they're not going to fit another way. So I'm just going to, sorry, I don't know where I was at, but I was just telling you, I like to line them up here because obviously they only go a certain way, right? The hearts. And if they're facing it this way, the way I have it, there's letters A and B here. There's nothing on the back on the top part. So just bring this over and make sure, oopsie, your top falls in with the A and the B facing over here. I'm just showing you. And then to get it in there, you need to click the B part up here so it fits in, but then we're going to turn it to A because we want it on A to begin with, right? And then this guy, same thing. And if you look here, the heart is facing this way. So anyway, either way, you're going to place this here because by the time it swivels around, the heart shape is the right direction. Okay, hopefully you can kind of see that under there. And I'm just showing you that last time I think I did it without a hitch. It just happened to work out real easily. I'm just letting you know in case you have trouble. Okay, so we put our blank. And that fits there pretty good. I guess I could show you how the other blank fits, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Then we have our heart shape, and then we have the Mylar. Again, this is the refill that I got on Amazon. Okay, we're supposed to turn it, and they're both on A. Give it a press. All the way down. Sorry guys, that was really kind of crazy. We're going to turn it out this way. Now, it's gone because it's up here. And that looks pretty much the same like last time. I'm fearful of this. So now we're going to move it to B and move the top one also over to B. Oh, it came out, but that's okay. Let's move it over to B. I just want to make sure. I feel like it came out a little bit, but I guess we're okay. And so now that we're at B, we're going to put this guy with the clippy facing down into the recess. It fits. I mean, I don't know. No, I'm going to do it a little bit straighter. I can see that it's kind of picked up in the back. So I'm trying to put it as flat as I can. Now let's move this over. Oh, sorry. We've moved it from A to B. Okay, just want to make sure. There's also from A to B. I'm going to bring this over. And I guess this is moment of truth now. Scary, scary. Push. Sounds great. I don't know if I pushed hard enough, but there we go. And let's see how this works, if it worked. Oh, that's interesting. So I did see it. Someone else in a review said that the Mylar wasn't working as great. You can see the Mylar up here. Didn't quite get in there, and it's probably because of the shape of the Mylar. But again, I like to make buttons without it anyway, so, I mean, it's really in there. I honestly, I can't really take it out. But usually what I do is I'll pull it off if I don't like the way the Mylar worked out. So let me pull this out and see what we get. Okay, so $35, you get a ton of them. I think it works better without the Mylar. But, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Again, this is a different shape. It works. It's not like it took before, when this didn't work for me, I've done this with the rear memory keepers where like the Mylar was just like making problems for me. It came off real easy. Like right now I had to like really pull it out. So it might be that I have to like line this up a little better or just make sure it's, you know, a little in a different spot. I don't know. I guess my review is mixed because it works, but not super quite. And I know the refills for rear memory keepers are like, oh God, what are they? $10 for I think 5. So this $35.99 or so, whatever it was for, I can't remember how many it is, like 60 or something like that. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to how many are in here. Oh, 100. So, you know, I'm happy with it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I have the links there. Again, I'll play around and still see if maybe I'll just do my own Mylar. Oh, you know what? If you have thin acetate, maybe that die that cuts the heart shape for you can cut the Mylar, so that, because this is just a little bit higher on the We Are Memory Keepers one than this refill one, right? So that might make the difference. Something to think about. I don't have time to do that right now, but I will follow up in the future. Obviously, I'm going to keep these inserts, so I'll have to do something in the future if I want to use the Mylar. Other than that, I think the paper by itself looks pretty cute. All right, I'll see you at the next one. Bye, guys.